Hi, I'm Cyndy Reid, Cyndy Reid Fitness, the Strong with Age system. This little excerpt video is going to use bands with handles and create a circuit kind of cardio endurance little ditty. So I hope you enjoy, and if you do this correctly, you need like 2 or 3 different varieties of bands in strength. And so for some of it, we'll have long levers, which means you really need to be able to keep the arms straight and engage the triceps the entire time and not let those elbows bend. So if they're bending during this particular movement, then the band is too heavy. The other thing that you'll need to do is just kind of find your sweet spot as to how far away you are from where the bands are attached. Okay, so let's get going. And I just have my bands attached to eye bolts. I have one high, one mid, and one low. And you can use anything that is stable that you can hook the band onto. So what we're going to do is start with a heavier band, and we're going to start with bent levers, which means we're going to bend the arms and lunge back. So the movement goes like this. You want to stand nice and tall and always come back to this tall position. So we'll reach way back with that foot, bend the knee and the elbows, and as you slowly release, you're going to go back to that tall position, bring that knee up. Reach that same leg back, down, hold, slowly up. So you really want to hold against the rubber band's motion and strength and power. So if I let go, it would just pull me forward. And so you're using all of these spinal erectors so that that doesn't happen. All right, let's do 5 more. Ready? And reach back, bend the knee, bend the elbows, slowly release, and 4, down, and slowly release, and 3, and down, and slowly release. Really resisting that rubber band's pull. And hold, slowly release. Now we're just going to switch the legs. Okay, so reach back. This should feel too big. The step back should feel too spread out. And slowly release. And reach. Pause. Pull and hold. Slowly release. Reach and pause. Pull and hold. Slowly release. Let's do about 4 more. Reach and hold. Bend and hold. Slowly release. And 4. Bend and hold. Slowly release. 3 more. Reach and down and slowly release. 2 more. And slowly release. So that front leg is really working to help you ascend nice and slow. Good. Now hold on to the handles, and we're going to do a stretch with a deadlift position. So you want to hinge at the hips. Your feet are a little wider than hip width apart. Hinge forward, arms stay straight. Press down to wherever you can go. Feel the stretch. And then hinge back up, pulling past vertical, squeezing the butt cheeks, the quads, and the abs. Let's do that 4 more times. And down, and up, nice and slow. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads, pull back, past vertical. And reach down, and up. Good. And 2 more. And down, and up. And 1 more. And down, and up, and hold. Now we're going to hold this, and you're going to rotate the barrel like a bow and arrow with your arms. 1 pushes, 1 pulls. Rotate the barrel, look straight ahead. I'm looking at the carabiner up there. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Now let's do 5 deadlift stretches. Ready, 1, and slowly up. Squeeze the butt cheeks, squeeze the quads, lean past vertical. Do not let your back arch here. Pull the belly button in. And 2. And up. Squeeze and pull. And 3. And up. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads. Don't let your back arch. And 2. And up. Woohoo! 1 more. And down. And up. Pull past vertical. And let's do the twisties again. Ready? Left arm pulls back first. And 10, 9, 8, 7. Shoulder blades pulling down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Release. Walk it in. Shake it out. All right, good job. Now, mid-range, you should have a lighter band. So now we're going to do long levers. So you want to just put this onto something that is sturdy, right? Doesn't matter what it is as long as it doesn't move. Okay, we're going to do a couple of exercises. The first one is straight arms out into a T position. From here we go right to the hips and then back to the T and slowly in. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from behind, all right? You're going to go out to the T position and really depress those shoulder blades. Then pull down to your hips, still depressing the shoulder blades, back up to the T position and slowly in, right? So all the while you're keeping your abdominals in, your shoulder blades are down, those elbows are straight because the triceps are firing. Again, if you can't keep the elbows straight, either move forward or get a lighter rubber band. Real important. Okay, ready? Get into that nice tall position. You're squeezing your butt cheeks at the crease. You're squeezing your quads at the knee, drawing that belly button up and in. And open to the T. Press to the hips. Hold it. Back to the T. Hold it. Slowly in. And again, to the T. Hold. To the hips. Hold. To the T, hold, and in. It's also important to not over grip here. Wiggle some fingers. You want to keep the fingers nice and loose. If you can do that, that ensures that you're in the correct musculature instead of really trying to over grip. Okay, and just keep going. When I start talking, just keep going. Shoulder blades down. To the T, press, and in. So if you get here and you feel like it's really pulling on you, scooch forward so the resistance becomes less. So again, keep going if I keep talking, okay? Because I have something important to tell you about technique. All right, belly button in. We'll do a couple more. And down, and up, and in. All right, keep a hold of this one. And now we're gonna go from the side. So your feet are hip width apart, your shoulders are square. I want you to find something to look at with your eyeballs, straight ahead. Don't take your eyes off of that. All right, now the arm is already straight. You're already in your triceps. And you're gonna pull it across you and hold it. And then slowly release. The elbow never bends. So pull that shoulder blade back and down. Open the arm, slowly release. The other hand is just holding on to the other handle so it stays put. 3, nice and slow. So we're going to 8. Shoulder blade first, straight arm second. That's number 4. Hold it, nice and slow. All right, and remember also to, like I've got it hooked here at my thumb. I'm not gripping at all. The muscles of my rotator cuff are actually a big component of this motion. All right, shoulder back and down, straight arms, triceps, and then slowly release. Belly button in tight. Let's do one more. You're also squeezing your butt cheeks and your quads, and then slowly release. Doing good, doing good. And one more. Boom, boom, and slow. Nice. All right, shake that out. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Triceps already engaged, nice and tall in your torso. Shoulder blades back and down. Arm comes across, right? You see that? Hold it. And nice and slow release. We're going to 8 repetitions. Shoulder blade, open, hold it, and slowly release. And you don't want to let the rubber band pull you. Open, and slow. Shoulder blade, triceps engaged, open, wiggle the fingers. Stay tall in your torso, nice and slow. And shoulder blades, arm goes open, and slowly release. And 2 more, shoulders, open, hold, slowly release, abs in tight. Last one, shoulder blades, open, nice and slow release, and let it go. But keep the handles, all right? Nice and slow. So this may not be as exciting in the fast and furious burpee world or anything like that, but it really develops huge amount of shoulder strength and intrinsic core so that you can make your burpees and your broad jumps and all that other stuff that you do even better, work better for you. Okay, now we're gonna hold on to the handles. You're gonna drop into your squat, hinging at the hips, abs in tight. Pretend you're in a porta potty and you're trying to just squat, right? Don't touch anything. All right, the arms are long and you're gonna pull them one back, one's forward, and they go and they switch, right? Boom, and they're long. And really reach. Feel the extension. If it feels too easy, just scoot back a little bit. If it's down and back, maintaining the squat, keeping the arms very long. So again, if it's too easy, you scoot back, and if it's too hard, you scoot forward. So let's do 10 and 10, 9 and 9. Belly button pulling up and in, nice and tight. Be able to wiggle the toes on your feet. And 6 and 6 and 5 and 5. Stay in the squat for 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now let's stand. And again, you're going to have to figure out where you need to be. We're going to take the arms up into a V, pull them all the way to the hips, then back up into a V, be able to hold that, and release. Bring them up into a V, take them all the way around to the hips, up into a V, and release. Up into a V, all the way around. Keep those elbows nice and straight by engaging the triceps. And up, and open. Big, wide circles with those arms. Move some air, move some real estate. And a couple more. Lift up, squeeze the butt cheeks and the quads, keep the belly button in tight. Big exhale up. And one more. Exhale, do not let the back arch. And you keep the back from arching by squeezing the butt, squeezing the quads, and pulling the belly button in. So let's go back down into the squat position, and we'll do another set. So stay low in the squat. Ready? And 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6. Relax the neck, belly button pulling in. Be able to wiggle the big toes. And 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Stand up, go right into the V. So the secret to this is squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads, abs in tight. Ready? And triceps engage into the V. Pull it out and around to the hips and slightly behind the hips. Bring it back up to the V and hold. Slowly release forward. And bring it up. And around. And up. And release. And up. Keep those arms nice and long. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Squeeze the quads right at the knee. and release. 2 more. Lengthen, belly button in tight. Think about being really tall and open at the shoulders. And last one. And open. And back up to the V. Wiggle those fingers, release. All right, shake it out. Nice job. Shake out that fascia, okay? So again, to reiterate, it's really important to be able to keep those elbows nice and straight because you're accessing the triceps. Now, you can play around with the angle of the hands. If you have shoulder issues, sometimes that will help release. If it's still too difficult, just move in to closer to the wall to release some of that tension. Okie dokie. Now, take both hands, clasp them. One hand goes through both handles, the other one clasps, and we're gonna be in sort of a tennis-ready position. Arms are straight, you turn, your hip, your belly button has turned and it's facing the other direction. Keep the arms straight and resist going back to where you began, all right? So the motion comes from the hips and the torso, not the arms. So I'm going to do it incorrectly now. All right, I'm just gonna turn those arms. That's not what I'm after. I'm after rotation through the rib cage. Okay, ready? So you have to rotate that front foot, pivot the back foot. Now push into the handles as you come back to center. And both feet rotate, hips actually change directions, pushing through the handles, and then slowly release. Watch my feet. And exhale, stepping, rotating, hips change places, and slowly back. So you have to unweight. And open. Nice and slow on the way back. If it's too easy, scoot away from the wall or wherever you have your band attached. And 2 more. Nice and easy. Pull those shoulder blades down. So you want to avoid that. You got to pull them down. 1 more. Hold. And slowly release. Good. All right. Shake it out. We'll do the other side. So you set up the arms first. You lengthen. And step, turn, hold, push. So you're really pushing the energy through the handles and driving with that core. Now keep the arms straight as you rotate back. So both feet are moving. Boom, boom, hold it. Abs in tight, push that energy and slowly release. And turn, boom, hold, smile, and slowly release. Good. And turn, boom, hold, slowly release. Let's do a couple more. And in my world, a couple could mean, oh, I don't know, 4 or 6. And slowly release. Always think about pulling those shoulder blades down, releasing if you need to. And you want high quality repetitions. Resist. And last one. Boom. Hold it. Smile with it. Feel that energy going forward. And then resist going back. All right, shake it out. Woo! Good job. Good, good job. Okay, we've got a couple more exercises left. You want to make sure that they can jiggle. You want those muscles moving in that fascia. Okay, so now I've attached my band to a low eye bolt, and I'm going to think about taking my entire body, making it straight, but then leaning it forward. So right from the get-go, I have to squeeze the butt cheek crease and the quads at the knees. So you're going to stay in that position and you're going to do a bicep curl. Then you're going to rotate those arms to W, push them overhead and hold them right by the ears if you can. So again, if nice and slow, squeeze the butt cheeks and the quads, bring it back in and down. All right, and bicep curl, open to W, reach and hold, slowly release, back in and down. We'll do it 3 more times. And when you're doing this for real, you can do it, you know, as many as 10 to 15 times. But you want to keep it really slow and pause at the top and pause in the W. All right, 2 more times now. Nice and slow. Open, keep the lean. If I wasn't leaning, the rubber band would snap me back. So I'm using my entire body here. And slow, legs, abs, everything. 1 more time. And open, and reach, and slow, and bring it in and down. Good. Release, shake it out. So all of the exercises in these videos that I've done today with the bands, you can just keep adding and make a chain out of all of them and just go back to the beginning and repeat them so they can be a circuit. Then you can put things like jump rope or step ups or run in place or jumping jacks or any kind of cardio insert that you want. Step ups, anything. But that's kind of the meat of the circuit, and then you inject cardio if you want. So let's do a little stretch, nice and easy, and take those arms over and lift back up to center and back up and open and stretch down and open the chest, then release, shake it out. Now if you have a ball, I want you to do this one on the ball, but if you don't, just use a counter or, you know, a bicycle. And you're gonna reach the arms forward, press the hips back, let your head hang. Take the ball to the left, press into the right hip. Try to keep the legs straight so that you get into every single part. And then slowly take the ball the other direction, push into that opposite hip. Let your head fall. And then back to the center. And from here, just shift those hips, left and right. Breathing deeply and slowly engage the abs. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And shake it out. All right, gang. Thanks so much for tuning in. Corona free, man. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you. And look for more excerpts from me, and also